Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing, Daniel? Kevron Harris, James. Well, James is back. I've been giving too much love to LSU. I got to back off of that. What's up, Yoda? Thursday night special. Thursday night special. We have a game that actually means something in the ACC. What's up, Roger? What's up, Josh? What's up, Brad Pitt? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday to everybody. Yeah, this is actually a big game. I know all the ACC, it just means less trolls will be out in full force. But in the ACC, this game does mean something for both teams, especially Pitt, but for Syracuse too. Syracuse is still technically, mathematically in the discussion in the ACC. They got one loss. Who'd they lose to? Oh, Stanford, I think. Yeah, they lost to Stanford. But they are, whatever it is, 5-1. What's up, Bear? My Panthers are undefeated and ranked number 19. The disrespect. Yeah, well, they'll have their chance to move their way up. They've got some big games. That's why this game is so big. Pitt can't afford to lose this game because they've still got to play SMU in Dallas, and they've still got to play Clemson in Pittsburgh. But that's two games they could lose. So I don't think they can afford to lose against Syracuse and still be in a conversation at the end of the year. I mean, technically they still will be, but for real. What's up, Chris? They lost to the urinating tree. Anyway, Pittsburgh having a great year, undefeated. They've had a bunch of close games, but they found a way to win them. And two good quarterbacks in this game, too. Kyle McCord, quietly having one of the best quarterback years in the ACC. Transfer from Ohio State. Now, the bad news, if you're an Orangeman or a Fruit or whatever you want to call it, your best receiver and one of the best receivers in the ACC is out tonight. So that's a huge deal for Syracuse, losing one of their best offensive weapons. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. What's up, Talk is Pitt? Zona, who cares about this game? You do. That's why you're here. I mean, I know you can read, can't you? What's the title of the video say? Repeat after me. Syracuse Orange versus Pittsburgh Pirates live reaction watch party. So you care about it. That's why you're here. And I care about it. So I could give a shit less if you care about it or not. It's my show. What's up, Danny D-Rock? Hey, Ryan. How's it going, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah, look, most of the time, Thursday night and Friday night games aren't very good or aren't very meaningful. But since this game is meaningful and it's in the ACC, I figured I'd go live tonight for it. These two regional schools are rarely pretty good at the same time. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a great point. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought that we'd be here going into week 9 now, and Syracuse would be a one-loss team and Pitt would be an undefeated team? Nobody saw that coming. I don't. Even Pittsburgh and Syracuse fans didn't see that coming. The Big East is quietly taking over the ACC. I don't know if I'd go that far. You think tonight will be a shootout? Well, Vegas agrees with you. Vegas has them at over under 62 or something. I don't know what it is now. It was around 61 or 62. How bad is the Miami versus Florida State game going to be? I think it'll be over at halftime. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. But this has been a crazy year, so I guess anything can happen. But the quarterback situation, well, first of all, Florida State's a dumpster fire. But the quarterback situation goes from bad to worse. I'm assuming Brock Glenn's going to play. I don't know. But I don't think that game is going to be very competitive. Well, let's put it this way. I'm picking Miami to cover the 21 points that they're favored by. So we'll see. People are trying to convince me that since it's a rivalry game, anything can happen. But, I mean, Florida State's bad, man. Really bad. I think they might have given up. People should only watch LSU games. No, we're not idiots like you. Vikings or Chargers tonight? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'd probably take the Vikings. I don't know. What's the over-under? Usually in the NFL, if I don't know who I'm betting on as far as the line goes, I'll usually look at the over-under. If it's enticing, I'll bet the over. I don't know. I'm not an expert on NFL, so I'm the wrong person to ask about that. It's college football. Camp could go down in the first half and Florida State wins. You never know. Yeah, anything could happen. I mean, is anybody betting Florida State, though, to win? No, I don't think so. I mean, you might as well just donate your money to the bookie or whoever you're betting with if you do that. Here's what I would do. I would either bet Miami to cover or not bet it at all. A bet on Florida State's a dumb bet. Did I bet any NBA games today? No, I did not. I'm trying to hold off on the NBA until football season's over with. Plus, I want to see how good these teams are. I can't just assume the NBA. There's so much trades and so much turnover from year to year, from team to team. Yeah, I got to see these teams play for a little while before I start figuring out who I'm willing to bet on. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. By the time the World Series is over and college football is coming down to the playoff situation, I might be ready to start betting on the NBA then. I'm not ready right now. Is that a Busch beer? No, it's not a Busch beer. It's a Bud Light, which makes people mad for some reason. What's up, Robert? All right, game should be starting to kick off here in just a second. Live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Presented by Twisted Tea. Pitt, the stone definition of a pretender. We'll find out tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if Pitt lost. But like I said, Syracuse on the road in an outdoor venue. They're a dome team. We know that. Without their top receiver, which I think is a big deal, because Syracuse has a decent offense, but they're not deep like some of the top 5, top 10 teams in the country as far offensively. They can't afford to be losing their star players. So we'll see. Here we go. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's got the ball first at their own 25-yard line. And they're going to run it on 1st down. And for about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Panthers. Pena's not any way their top receiver. He's a good slot that gets a lot of targets. Okay. Well, he's still one of their best players on offense. 2nd down and 8. We're going to throw it deep. Oh, almost picked off. That was a terrible decision by the quarterback. He's lucky. Yeah, he is just lucky that the defender did not get a hand on that ball because he undercut the route. Well, it was a bad throw, and he, yeah. Boy, right through his hands, too. Just dropped it. So a break for Pittsburgh there. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. From the 27. Another pass. Nope, he's going to keep it. And good defense there by the orange man. 1-yard gain. So it's going to be 4th down. Pittsburgh's going to go 3 and out on their first possession here. I like that Clemson attire you have. I don't really have any Clemson attire on. I mean, this is just a polo sweater. This isn't even really Clemson orange. It's more Texas orange, honestly. I'm not wearing anything Clemson right now. I do have a pair of Clemson shoes that I wear during the Clemson games, but I don't have them on right now. Burnt sienna, is that what they call it? All right, Syracuse. I missed the play there. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, we'll get our first look at Kyle McCord and the Syracuse offense on the road against an undefeated Pitt. Again, Kyle McCord quietly having a good season. That was a good pickup for Syracuse in the transfer portal from Ohio State. First and 10. Burnt salmon. Oh, it's orange. McCord back to pass on first down, throws it, another dropped interception. We're less than 2 minutes into this game, and we've seen a dropped interception by Syracuse and a dropped interception by Pittsburgh. Both of them terrible passes. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there. That ball was underthrown. And he was covered. Second down and 10. From the 23, McCord, another pass play. He's going to roll out to his left, looking downfield. Throws it to the sideline. Caught. Spin move. Look at that. First down. Syracuse. Terrible tackling by Pittsburgh there. I'm already feeling great about the under on this one. Yeah, you make a good point there. In full disclosure, I don't care who wins this game, but I did take Syracuse at plus 5.5. Now, I did that yesterday before I found out the receiver was out, but I don't really think that changes my opinion anyway. First and 10, throws it on first down, again, incomplete. Another bad pass by McCord. He needs to settle down. That ball was high. I don't know. It looked like a miscommunication there between him and the receiver. College basketball is where to make money. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about that. I guess if you know about college basketball, maybe. I don't. I mean, I know as much as every other casual idiot on the internet about basketball. Second down and 10. McCord, another pass. This time it is intercepted. What a terrible pass. What the fuck? That's a pick six. Pittsburgh scores first on a pick six. That was a terrible, terrible pass. Hey, where's Sir UGA? He said you like the under. Hey, I don't know. The defenses might score 60 points. Do I have a score prediction for the Pitt game? Well, now that I've seen Pitt score a pick six, that distorts my score prediction. But if you want me to give you one from here on out, I guess I will. I'm going to say 32 to 27. There you go. Or 28. One of the two. Pittsburgh. And we might see multiple defensive touchdowns based on the offense we've seen from both of these teams so far early in this game. I mean, a clinic on bad quarterback play the first couple of drives. That was awful. I mean, that was really bad. He's going to have to shake it off, though. So now, after the pick six, we'll get our next look at Syracuse again. And Kyle McCord, can he shake it off? What's up, Ballard? 31 to 28 Fruit. My cousin is heading to Clemson next year, 6'11" from Charlotte. Are you talking about basketball or football? Alan says, I'll say this for good measure, go Dogs. Yeah, no Georgia this weekend, no Clemson this weekend. Who else is on bye? There's a bunch of the top 10 teams that are on bye this week. But guess who's not on bye? LSU and Texas A&M. Pittsburgh's winning the ACC. No, they're not. They're not. I'll give them credit for being good, but they're not one of the best two teams in the ACC. They're definitely not the best team in the ACC. They might be one of the top 3 or 4. Alabama gets Mizzou. Yeah, and Missouri's quarterback is out, so that's unfortunate. Alabama should win that. There you go. Tennessee's another one that's on a bye. I think South Carolina's on a bye. Is Oregon on a bye? I don't know. I can't remember. There's a bunch of teams on byes this week, though. Homecoming in Waco. Is this where you guys do that stupid run with the Bears or whatever it's called? They call it running with the Bears. What do they call that? I know I ask you this every year because I forget. What it is they take all the students from Baylor and they let them run from one side of the stadium to the other for some apparent reason and call it running with the Bears. Something like that. Pete, I think Penn State is on an upset alert, but they should be okay. I feel like Penn State's on upset alert every week for some reason, but they continue to win. Oregon plays Illinois this week. That's an interesting game, actually. Is Illinois going to wear those same throwback helmets? They should make that their permanent helmet. It's better than whatever else they got. Baylor line, yeah, it's every home game. Oh, I thought it was just like homecoming. You say it's every week? Well, that's even worse. Is Pitt good or have they just faced trash? I mean, they've had some games they could very easily lost against not so good teams, but it's hard to say to anybody, after 7 weeks or 8 weeks, if you're undefeated, that you're not good. I mean, it's just everybody's played bad teams. A bunch of teams have lost to bad teams, so I would say they are good. I don't know how good though. I hope I can climb the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge this week. I'm like 20th right now. That's pretty good, Jamie. 20 people. I think there's like several hundred people in that thing. I'm not in it this year. I did it last year. My problem is getting my picks in on time. I'm not good at that. I always forget. Like there went 2 or 3 weeks last year where I forgot to put my picks in. So I just threw away $20 or whatever it was to buy into that. All right, let's see if Syracuse can answer after the pick six there. Looks like we got a star-studded cast. Fitzgerald, Marino. Well, Fitzgerald's definitely in the house. He's on the sideline. All right, 2nd down and 4 for Syracuse from the 31. And they're going to run it this time. Wow, actually running it. Imagine that. And they get the first down. Barely, but they get it. We don't play. Yeah, don't play Miami or yeah, you play Clemson and SMU, but not Miami. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35. McCord. Ball batted down, all in his face, incomplete. Well, that was close to being another pick six right there. So Pittsburgh all over this Syracuse offense early in this game. So we think Pitt wins, but close. I hope it's close just for entertainment value, but right now, Syracuse is going to have to do something different than what they're doing. They can't, I mean, Pittsburgh is winning the line of scrimmage, and it's not even close. 2nd down and 10. And they do run it, and he loses a yard. It's hit right in the face. A vicious tackle. 3rd down coming up. Hashtag fire Dave Aranda. Wow. It's that time of year, isn't it? Everybody, you know, not everybody, but teams that are bad with the hashtag fire my coach. 3rd down and 10. From the 35. McCord throws it over the middle. Caught. No. Batted up in the air. Was that intercepted? Oh my God, not again. Did he catch that? That ball was bounced and batted up twice. That's another interception, I think. Yeah. 2 possessions by Syracuse and 2 interceptions. Now, let's see here if he caught it. It looks like he did. Yeah, that's an interception there. I haven't watched Pitt actually play until tonight, but I had them pretty similar to a Nebraska or a Rutgers where they're solid, but keep not getting good enough to compete for a conference. Yeah, I mean, again, if you're undefeated this far into the season, you're definitely a good team. And right now, they are absolutely dominating this game. They're about to score again here. That's the second turnover here. There's still 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 with a short field. Pitt with the ball. And they're going to run it on 1st down and just runs right through the first tackler for a 1st down and more. Man, Syracuse looks lost early in this game. This might get out of hand. Will says, of course I bet on Syracuse. Yeah, me too. Oh, man. 2nd down and 1. They didn't get the 1st down. But he did on that run. 2-yard gain. 1st down, Pitt. Boy, if they score here, it's going to be a tough hole for Syracuse to dig out of. Down 14 early in the first quarter. One of the reasons I decided to stream this game is because I thought it would be close. All right, from the 34. Short pass caught, and he's going to be hit immediately, a loss of 3 yards. So finally some good defense, a good play there by Syracuse. As long as Syracuse doesn't score, the under should cover. What'd you bet the under at? Was it 60? Or was it more than 60? Second down and 13. And they're going to run it. Another good defensive play there by Syracuse. Got maybe about 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 or 9 coming up. 62. Yeah, I would feel pretty comfortable saying under 62. But you know I don't take unders. So if it's not under, I just won't bet it. 3rd down and 8. Short pass incomplete again. Their passing game looks, both these teams' passing game looks awful. I mean, they're throwing to covered receivers. They're either throwing to covered receivers or they're throwing bad passes. We've seen, 3 batted down balls already on both sides. Did you run the ball, Paul? What's up, Stingray? I took Syracuse plus 4.5. I got him. At least I got 5.5 points. So I got 1 more point than you did. Still not looking good though. 4th down and 8, and they're going to kick a field goal here. Try to, and damn, that was a good kick there. That'd have been good from 50 something. So 10 quick points to start the game here. A pick 6 and a field goal to put the home team up 10-0. Syracuse has something. They got to do something here. Is Brandon Streeter the offensive coordinator for both teams? I see what you did there. Welcome to Amazing, Michael. What's up, Jay? I still owe you that steak dinner. And does Pitt play Clemson this year? I will always take a free steak dinner, number one. And yes, Clemson does play Pitt next month. It's at Pitt. Clemson's got, here's the next 3 games for Clemson. This is probably their toughest stretch in the ACC that they've had all year. They get Louisville next week. That's in Clemson. Then they go on 2 straight road games, 2 Virginia Tech, and then 2 Pitt. Obviously, out of all those games, the game that worries me the most is Pitt. Stay out of Cobb County, Georgia. It's a shithole. I'll take your advice on that. I have no idea where Cobb County, Georgia is, but I believe you. I would have no reason not to believe you. I want Syracuse to do something here just for entertainment value. Now, you're never supposed to bet the road team on a short week. So taking Syracuse on a Thursday night is probably not the smartest bet anyway. But they're not making it any better. What's up, Ultra Magadog? How you doing? Will says, I've never visited a nice part of Georgia. I was just in Georgia last week. Warner Robins. I mean, there's not really much there. It's just a military town. So, I do like Savannah, though. I've been there. Syracuse looks one-dimensional. Yeah, I've been to Athens. We went to Athens for the Slob softball game a couple years ago. That was my first time in Athens. We went to the stadium and everything. Do I still have that picture? It's an epic picture. If I can find it. Still on commercial here. Let me see if I can find this picture. I don't know why I would have deleted it. But I might have. Where is it? I got too much shit in here, man. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, we went into Sanford Stadium and gave the old double tall boys to the stadium there. It was a great picture, but I can't find it now. Because you can just walk right in there off the street. You can't do that at Clemson. I'm sure a lot of places you can. But you can just walk right in there off the street onto there's like a, I don't even know what you call it. I mean, they leave the gate open. You can walk right in there. Magadog says, F that picture. Yeah, it was a great picture. It was me, Fools, and Sea Dog all giving the double tall boys to the Georgia field. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Can Syracuse do something? Can they do something from the 25? Short pass by McCord, caught. Well, they got no time. Pittsburgh defense is all over them on every play. Short gain there. You can't drive down that road anymore? Why not? What's up, Slim? Look at those stats. 2 of 7 for 12 yards and 2 interceptions. Well, you can't start worse than that. 2nd down and 8. McCord throws it. What a terrible pass. Again. Boy, McCord is not on his game tonight. Holy shit. It's going to be a long night for the Orange. It's going to be a long night. Another terrible pass. I mean, it did hit the receiver on the hands. I guess you could blame him too, but it didn't still, it still wasn't a good pass. 3rd down and 8. From the 27. McCord. Under pressure, throws it. Caught. What a dart. He finally throws a good pass. Between two defenders, too. Threaded the needle there. Caught. Maybe they can get some momentum going here. Kyle Uyunglele. All right, 1st and 10. And they try to run it and lose 3 yards. I don't know what's worse so far in this game, Syracuse running game or their passing game. They're both pretty bad. And really, their offensive line's not playing well either, which is the root of all of the problems they're having. 2nd down and 12 from the 49. If I had to guess, we're going to see a passing play here. And what happened? Delay of game? Timeout Syracuse. I was about to say. Kyle Patsy McCoy. McCord needs to peek at the clock. He needs to do something. He looks lost out there so far. He's got one good pass out of however many, 8 passes. And both interceptions were bad. It looks like a decent crowd in Pittsburgh for a Thursday night game in Pittsburgh where they don't care about college football that much. 2nd down and 12. He's about to have to call another timeout. Look at him. Hey, come on, man. There he is, back to pass on 2nd and 12. Told you. What a terrible. This is really bad. Boy, McCord didn't get off the bus or the plane or wherever the hell he came on. He's still on it. Yeah, they turned the lights off on the upper deck so you can't see that it's empty. Yeah, some camera tricks going on there. All right, 3rd down and 12. Obviously a passing play here. I think Pittsburgh's going to come at bring the house. Oh my God, you got to be shitting me. Another pick 6. Holy hell. Boy, this game's over, man. Another pick. The 3rd pick in the 1st quarter. The 2nd pick 6. This is an absolute beatdown here. Syracuse looks awful. I'll give credit to Pittsburgh, but man, Syracuse is playing all. I mean, these. I don't know what he's looking at when he's throwing the ball. He hasn't thrown. He's thrown one good pass to one guy that was semi-open. Every other pass he's thrown has been to somebody who's covered. $17-0. Wow. It's an ass whooping here. I don't know, does this guy think by coming in here and posting that link that people actually care? The people that are watching this stream also have TVs. I know that might be a foreign concept, but they're watching the game already. 17-0, Pitt has 16 yards of offense. I'm surprised they have that much. I would have, if you would have told me they had negative yardage, I would have believed you. Pete, what games are you streaming on Saturday? I don't know yet. I'll have to look at it. obviously one of the big games, one of the big time slots, one of the big games is on. So I'll have to look at it. If Clemson's not playing, which they're not, probably do either a 3:30 or a primetime slot. I just have to figure out which one. Outside of that A&M LSU, not a lot of big games. Well, the game at the beginning of the year was obviously a big game against Southern Cal. They lost that. Now, Southern Cal looks so bad now that I guess it doesn't matter anymore. They still got to play Alabama, don't they? Assuming Pitt wins and SMU wins, that Pitt-SMU game might be on game day. Is that next week? McCord has more passing yards to Pitt than to his own guys. Yeah, he does. The good thing about I love bye weeks. Kidding me? I get to sit around and laugh at everybody who loses, and there's no chance that my team loses. So yeah, I like. People don't like bye weeks. I do like them. No pressure. What's up, Squan Man? Navy and Notre Dame at noon. Yeah, that's a good one too. I don't know. I might do that one. I guess I could put a poll up and see what you guys want, which game, which time slot you guys want me to do. I don't really have a preference. I don't really care. My team needs a long bye week. Everybody needs a long bye week. I mean, it's week 9. Everyone's got injuries. So, a week off would do a body good. Yeah, November the 16th, Clemson at Pitt. We got Pittsburgh, November the 16th. Then I think it's the Citadel or something. And then South Carolina. That's the 3 games to end the season. My pick 6 is the MVP in this game. I saw some crazy shit on Twitter today about there's a scenario where there could be like 5 teams in the SEC that all finish with a 6-2 conference record. Now, listen, you've got to do some origami 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon shit to make that happen. But somebody put the time and effort into all the scenarios that would have to happen for that to happen. Which, by the way, it's not happening. But it was fun to read anyway. Ah, dang. Who's the backup quarterback? I was singing the praises of Kyle McCord, and well, that was premature, wasn't it? Miami's defense is better than 2019 LSU, and Miami's offense better than 2019 LSU equals Natty, number 6. Go argue with your mama. Well, you said a lot there. You said a lot there. What is going on here? Do people really want to sit here for 30 minutes and watch some guy put a jersey on? There you go. Before tonight, he had 0 interceptions, and now he's got 3. That is crazy. No interceptions all year, and you throw 3. Wow. All right, 1st down and 10, Syracuse. And they're going to run it. He's got room to run across the 30. Jumps over somebody close to the 1st down. Judging from the way this game has gone so far, I'd be doing a lot more of that than trying to pass it. What's up, Jackpot? Notre Dame and Navy at noon should be a good game. I think it will be too. I hope it is. I don't know. I mean, obviously Navy's undefeated, but Notre Dame's on an absolute roll right now. Ever since they lost to NIU, they're kicking ass and taking names. 2nd down and 2. Trying to run it again. Another loss of 3 yards. I mean, Pittsburgh's defensive line is just blowing Syracuse offensive line off the ball in virtually every play. 3rd down and 4. From the 30. McCord back to pass. Caught for a 1st down, pushed out of bounds close to the 40. Finally getting something going here. I mean, it looks painful. Every yard looks painful for this Syracuse offense tonight. But hey, they got a 1st down. So participation trophy. Imagine if Indiana gets in the playoffs. It's possible. We were looking at their schedule the other day. Obviously, they have to play Ohio State in Columbus, which they'll probably lose that game. Outside of that, though, they might go 11-1, which would be insane. All right, you're going to run it on 1st and 10. Another decimation at the offensive line. Goes nowhere. 2nd down coming up. Ever since Clemson lost to Georgia, they've been kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, but I mean, don't you read the internet? They're not any good because they're blowing bad teams out every week. So that means they're not any good. That's what the Twitter guy told me. The AP voters disagree, and Las Vegas disagrees too. But the guy on Twitter, might want to listen to him. 2nd down and 10. Short pass, got room to run. And he does. 1st down. Uh-oh. Don't look now. But Syracuse has 2 1st downs on the same drive. I see a comeback in the making. Syracuse is elite. Don't look now. All right, 1st and 10 from the 50. McCord's going to throw it. And he does. Into coverage. Caught. Boy, that was a dangerous throw there. McCord, I tell you, well, hold on now. That's Pena. I thought he was out. When they got their ass kicked so bad in the 1st quarter, they put the guy that was out back in. They said, we know you got a torn hamstring, whatever the fuck it is. Hey, get out there. We need you, bro. Oh, man. What's up, Nizzy? Boy, they pulled the switcheroo on Pena, didn't they? They lied to... They tried to say he's not playing, and then they put him in there. They pulled the switcheroo on us. 1st and 20. What's up, Austin? All right, 1st and 20 from the 40. Another short pass caught, and he gets some of that back, maybe 5 yards back. And somebody is laid out on the sideline here. 2nd down coming up. Can the Orange score? I didn't know Izod still existed. Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. 2nd down and 16. I don't even know how to describe what I just saw there. A terrible play by Syracuse. That's what I just saw. That's how I'll describe it. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 16 now. Obviously passing play coming up. What's up, Nuts O'Neil? Love coming on to a Kamala ad. Did it make you want to change your vote? I doubt it. Waste of money, that ad was. 3rd down and 16. Flag before anything even happens. I'm guessing this is going to be against Syracuse, and it is. False start. Now it's about to be 3rd and 100. They're going the wrong way. They're rowing the boat. They're rowing the boat. What's up, Sid Irish? Whatever happened to duck head shorts? I don't know, bro. I'm sure you could probably go to Clemson's campus and find some idiot frat boy walking around in fucking duck head shorts still in 2024. I guarantee it. 3rd down and 21. McCord caught at the 50. Gets all the way to about the 36. I'm sorry, the 44-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 5. And I think they're going to go for it here. Pete still owns parachute pants. I never had parachute pants. Thank God. Thank God. Now, I'm sure there's some pictures of me floating around in high school where I look pretty ridiculous by what I'm wearing. But parachute pants were never in the conversation. I wasn't even that, hell, I wasn't even that dumb back then. I was pretty damn dumb. McCord on 4th and 5, throws it, caught. He got it, I think. The scramble drill, and he did get it. I thought he was about to be sacked. The U wears Gap jeans. The closest thing we had to parachute pants when I was in high school was Jinkos. Y'all remember those Jinkos? I think they still sell those. You can fit 3 people inside one leg of those pants. They made parachute pants look small. 1st and 10, McCord, oh my God. What the fuck was that? I don't even know. Was that a pass? I guess they're saying it was. Wow. 2nd down and 10. I had several pairs of different colors fat laces. Damn. Them Jinko jeans, you could smuggle a whole other person inside those pants. 2nd down and 10, screen pass caught, and he fights for a few, maybe 4 yards. And that might be the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if they try to get another playoff here. It's going to be 3rd down, so I'm assuming they're going to let the clock run out so they can take a de facto TV timeout here. And it looks like that's probably what they're going to do. There's no urgency at all. They're going through the motions here like they're going to run a play, but I don't think they're going to. I don't know, maybe they are. And no, they're not going to. All right, so that's going to do it for the first quarter, which has been an absolute slaughter. 3 turnovers by Syracuse, 2 pick sixes. So 2 pick sixes and a field goal. That accounts for all of Pittsburgh's points. Still yet to be an offensive touchdown scored by either team in this game. Can we see one here? It's been ugly. It's been ugly, but hey, got to give credit to Pittsburgh. Defensively, they're playing amazing. Penn State fans wear Abercrombie. I think that's actually true, and that checks out. Pittsburgh has -3 passing. Yeah, well, this is definitely has not been the the best offensive game by either team. What's up, Rack Dog? Caden needs to make a wish at the foundation. God dang. Y'all are brutal. Y'all are brutal. I'm hoping that Clemson gets to play Texas in a playoff situation because I've got an outfit for that. Well, I was in Nashville a couple of weeks ago. I got my cowboy on. You know what I mean? McCord is pressured every time he throws. Yeah, the offensive line is terrible. But even though he's being pressured every time he throws, he's still making bad decisions. I mean, both of those pick sixes were on him. They were bad passes. Or passes that he should never even thrown. Pittsburgh always has a good defensive line. Yeah, they typically do. Yeah. They usually have a pretty good offense. They're pretty good on both lines of scrimmage most years. That's sort of what they're known for. Pitt looks good. They look good and Syracuse looks bad. Both those things are true. Are you looking forward to the LSU versus Clemson series in 25 and 26? Yes, I am. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Next year, the 25 game is in Clemson, and in 26, it's in Baton Rouge. I would almost rather go to the game in Baton Rouge than the one in Clemson if I had to pick one of the two, only because I've never been there. So, anyway, we'll see. Florida State is due for a win just like Kennesaw State. Yeah, well, they've been due for a win all year. That hasn't really helped. And I don't think it's going to change this week, honestly. I mean, what's up, Noel Squad? I think Florida State might be in give up. I think they might have given up. You got a bunch of mercenaries playing on that team that transferred from somewhere else. How many of them even really care that much about the rivalry with Miami? Probably not that many of them. Yeah, I mean, it's a bad situation all around. It's a bad situation all around when it comes to Florida State this year. They need to really just go ahead and start looking towards next year. I know that's a tough pill to swallow if you're a Florida State fan, and I get it. I get it. But, I mean, this year is just a disaster. Who is going to be the quarterback of the future there? Is it going to be Brock Lynn? 3rd down and 6. McCord throws it. Another incomplete. So this is Pittsburgh's winning 17-0 with 0 offense. 4th down and 6. And they're going to go for it again because why not? I might actually kick a field goal here and try to get something on the board. I don't know what they're doing here. This reeks a little bit of desperation early in the game. From the 35, Cord back to pass. And he's going to throw it. Oh, my God, that was about to be 6 points. Oh, my God. They went for the house on 4th down and just missed a wide open receiver. Take the points, man. Look at this. Going for the home run. He's open. Oh, he overthrew him. Ah, dang, man. Actually, it wasn't a terrible pass. It did hit him on the hands. Miami has never won the ACC. Yeah, that's true. They have never won the ACC. Boy, this is painful to watch. 1st and 10. And a quarterback run for about 8. Syracuse needs to return the favor. They need a pick 6 or something here. 38-7 Pitt, I cover. All right, so they're going to run it on 2nd down, and they had him dead to rights for a loss of 2 yards. Instead, he got a 1st down. There is a flag. We'll see what this is. And it's going to be against Syracuse. Personal foul, automatic 1st down. Hands to the face. Boy, there it's going from bad to worse for the Fruit. I'm watching that one, Nature Boy, Georgia Southern. Yeah, who is Lou? Are you the one that talked me into betting the Fruit, or did I talk you in? I can't even remember. Boy, I'm dumb as hell picking the. What was I thinking? I can't believe I was that dumb. But coming into the game, Kyle McCord, 0 interceptions on the season. And now he can't, he's throwing it more to the other team than he is his own. Can confirm that Miami has 0 ACC titles. In football, they do. Or they don't, however we want to look at it. 2nd down and 5. And they're going to run it for another 1st down. A pickup of 14 yards. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh. They're about to blow the doors off this thing. If they score again, this game's definitely over. From what I can tell, Syracuse doesn't even... They don't have the firepower to come back from 24 points down. 1st down. Batted down, incomplete. Syracuse needs a turnover bad. And he had a guy open in the end zone, it looks like. 2nd down and 10. And he's going to keep it. Somebody tackle him. What are y'all doing? A pickup of a couple inside the 20-yard line now, no. So it's, 3rd and 5 coming up. Looks like Fran Brown bought Carson Beck from Georgia, too. 3rd and 5 from the 20. Throwing over the middle. Touchdown. Boy, they're bad. They are bad, bad, bad. This game's getting out of control. It's not even the first halftime yet. Miami can't beat Lincoln Riley, Oklahoma, because they won the Big 12. Did y'all hear my I could fix both those teams at the same at one time. Now, you got to bear with me here. This took a lot of thought and research and development in coming up with this theory. Rehire Lincoln Riley as the offensive coordinator at Oklahoma. Demote Brent Venables to defensive coordinator at Oklahoma, and then you go out and offer a mint to Brett Bielema to be the head coach and stay out of both of their way. 15 national championships in a row. That fixes Oklahoma, and it also probably fixes Southern Cal because they can hire somebody other than Lincoln Riley to run that team. And that's free advice, too, for anybody who's watching. Larry Fitzgerald's the best college wide receiver of all time? I don't think he's the best wide receiver of all time, no. I would say that Randy Moss was better than he was. You know? Wrong, they would only win the Big 12. Well, Oklahoma's not in the Big 12, so no, they wouldn't. Did you fall asleep at the end of last season and forgot that Oklahoma's not in the Big 12 anymore? Maybe, Tim. '22 is Clemson versus North Carolina. You talking about the ACC title game? The fruit is overrated. Are they even rated? What are they rated? They lost to the tree. Oklahoma learned quick that the SEC is not the Big 12. Yeah, well, I mean, Oklahoma's got maybe the worst offense in the Power Four. Them and South Carolina are shockingly both close and both shockingly terrible offensively. Syracuse is 27th in the AP. I don't think that's overrating them. I mean, they're playing right about the 30th best team in the country right now. Got to give Pitt some credit. I don't think most people expected Pitt to have this much success this season, especially coming off of how bad they were last year. Now, I don't really think anybody thought that Pittsburgh was going to look like they did last year. I think everybody thought they would have a better and a much improved team, but yeah, I didn't think they'd be undefeated in the end of November, or I mean the end of October. Slim goes to the gun range with Kamala. What? Now, somebody said Larry Fitzgerald's the best college wide receiver ever. He's definitely the best receiver to play for Pitt. But I don't know about of all time, though. He's one of them. He's one of them. He's also an NFL Hall of Famer, too. The next 2 weeks can't go by fast enough. Yeah, we agree on that. We agree on that. Ain't no doubt about that. Although that won't be the end of it. It'll be all the way up until January, where before it calms down, if it ever does. Send a check to Southern Cal and Riley is yours. Yeah, get my checkbook. What's his buyout? I got that. I got that covered. Is it less than $20 million? I can cover that. Does Pittsburgh have the most NFL Hall of Famers? I wouldn't even begin to know if that's the case or not. Maybe. I'm assuming you might know the answer to that. Well, that's why you're asking it. See Pete and Jackpot team up to do a live stream. He would not want to do a live stream with me during the Clemson game. Are you kidding me? Especially if they're losing. Shit. No, Jackpot's just fine on his own. He doesn't need me. All right, here we go. Second down and 10 now, 24-0. I just forgot to even put the score up there because it doesn't matter anymore. A blowout. Short pass caught. Where is it here? Can Syracuse do something to at least make us give us the false impression that they might have a chance to come back, even though they don't? Third down and 6. from their own 29. I smell another pick six coming here. I can see it. I can see it. I'm like a psychic. See the future. McCord, under pressure again. Boy, oh boy. They look really bad. Miami has fewer than Pitt. The Vikings are... Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier. Let me see. I don't even know if I made a bet on that. I'll find out. Oh, I can't even remember. Let's see here. I got two losers here. I got Syracuse plus 5.5. That's a loser. They're going to have to punt now, too. 4th and 6. And fair... Oh, no! Syracuse, did I get it back? No. Pitt got it. Oh, they almost turned it over on the kick. I've got Syracuse plus 5.5, and I've got the Yankees and Dodgers over 8, which is tomorrow night. Game 1 of the World Series. So let's take a live look at the live betting line for the Vikings and the Rams. It is currently 7-7 in the first quarter. Minnesota favored by 2.5 on the live bet. What do y'all think? Did anybody take Minnesota, or should I take the Rams? Is 5-1 Syracuse a fraud? Yes. You got the Vikings -3. So I should definitely take 2.5 then, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do it. 2.5 is better than 3. See how I did that? Bang. Let's go purple people eaters. Florida State should sue Norvell for lying to them. Well, that's next on the... Yeah, that's... Look, they got to go in order of the teams or people they're suing, and Norvell's on the list, but he's just down about... They got about 4 or 5 more entities to sue before they get to him. But he'll be the next one, eventually. Pittsburgh is winning the ACC. Y'all are overreacting. But I'll tell you what will be good. Pittsburgh at SMU. That'll be a good one. $87 million, is that what his buyout is? If that is true, then they deserve everything they're getting right now. Giving Lincoln Riley $100 million is insane. Doesn't Pitt play Clemson as well? Yeah, no. Middle of November, Clemson travels to Pitt. Whatever, 3 or 4 weeks from now. All right, we'll see if... I keep saying we'll see. This is a blowout. It's 24-0 in the first half. It's been all Pitt. I mean, it's been all Pitt on both sides of the ball. And they've got the ball back here. 1st and 10 from the 28. And a completion on first down, close to a first down, about 8 yards on the pickup there, so 2nd down and 2. Norvell's buyout is $64 million. Yeah, well, he's not going anywhere. 2nd down and 3. And finally, something there. A loss of about 5 yards on the sack. Third down coming up. Pitt will be a 13.5-point favorite at this rate. Are you talking about against SMU? I don't know about that. 3rd down and 9. It's going to be a pass. And it's intercepted by Syracuse at the 40. Flag. We'll see what the flag is here. Boy, I know they didn't. That might be a personal foul against Syracuse. Yep. Roughing the passer. Boy, they finally catch a break. Went from a turnover to an automatic first down for Pitt. Oh my God. Boy, oh boy. At least Notre Dame is grinding out wins. Yeah, they had a big game. They can make a statement this weekend against Navy. That was a terrible call, I think. Fran Brown actually has a right to be upset about this. I mean, the interception was not because of the hits. That's what makes it worse. It didn't affect the pass at all. He got the pass off clean. 1st and 10 now after the turnover. After the first down. Short pass for good for a couple. Yeah, Syracuse got robbed on that one. Yeah, that was a bad call. What are you supposed to do? If you're already in the motion of hitting the quarterback, you can't stop. 2nd down and 8. And they're going to run it for about 3 yards. 3rd and 5 coming up. Things are starting to slip away. A first down would be devastating to the fruit right here. That's the same referee that made a terrible call in our game. Yeah, they travel in packs, those bad referees. Tom Brady level roughing the passer. So anyway, 3rd and 5 goes nowhere. Holstein with the quarterback keeper. He's going to, I guess they're going to punt here. It's 4th down. Two bad football teams here. Well, too bad. Here's the funny thing, too. Pittsburgh coming into this game ranked 8th nationally in total offense. So look, halfway through the 2nd quarter here, they have not looked anywhere close to the 8th best offense in the country. Not even close. Matter of fact, they look pretty bad. But defensively, they're playing well. Thank goodness for inflation. $88 million is not as much as in the 90s. Boy, talk about making lemonade out of lemons. This man's like, oh yeah, well, at least it's not $88 million in the 90s. That's a hell of a spin there. I missed the 90s. Yeah, me too. Anybody who says I missed the 90s is automatically old. If you say I missed the 80s, you're even older. And I do miss the 80s. Excuse me. Did you ever watch Blue Mountain State? No. Slaw misses the 1800s. That's true. Yeah, he wasn't even alive and he still misses the 1800s. Actually, you don't even have to go all the way back to the 1800s. You just have to go back to about 1918. Before women could vote. So about 1918. He's happy with that. '50s was the best. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would rather be in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. 2004 was peak Peete? No. No, it wasn't. Late 90s was peak Peete. Things were better when women didn't vote. Oh, man. He won't say that to his wife, I guarantee it. I miss beepers. You know what? I never had a beeper. Everyone else did, though. Actually, I never even wanted a beeper. If I had beepers were huge when I was in high school. Having a beeper was a way for my parents to be able to get in touch with me. I didn't want to be in touch with them. I wanted to be gone. When I left the house, I didn't want to be traceable or contactable. Is that even a word? Contactable? Well, anyway, I didn't want to be contactable. You know? And I wasn't either. So I won. Second down and 5. Uh-oh, looks like McCord might be down. And I don't know what's going on here. Is that McCord? No, it's the receiver. No, it's not McCord. Cell phones killed the culture. Yeah, everyone says that, but would you give up your cell phone now? No. No. I mean, you almost have to have one to even function in society today. I mean, all right, second down and 5. Come on, Fruit. You can do it. You can do it. And they can't do it. Another negative play. Third down and 5. Anyone else call someone's beeper back in the 90s and type 800? Oh, boobs? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, it's amazing how many words you can spell with numbers. And for some reason, every single one of those words is some like immature, like juvenile word that only like 4th graders would laugh at. Third and 5. Caught, but no. Oh, he did get it. First down. Uh-oh. Don't look now. But Syracuse offense is starting to look like the Chiefs. Cell phones are fine. Smartphones are the devil. You could just have a flip phone then. But you can't watch YouTube on a flip phone. That's the only problem. All right, McCord back to pass. Caught at the line of scrimmage. Hit immediately. Another no-gain situation. I got an idea. How about we throw a pass further than 0 yards? I don't know. Maybe a 5-yard pass. If you want to get real crazy, we can make a 10 or a 12-yard pass. I know that's crazy talk and everything, but throwing it for 0 yards every time, that doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't work. 2nd down and 10. McCord throws it. Hey, look, you listen to Peete. 15-yard gain, 1st down, Orange. How about that? They listened to me. Ask and you shall receive. I guess I say, hey, throw it in the end zone for a touchdown so we can get some points on the board. You think they'll do that for me? I doubt it. I doubt it. 1st and 10, McCord. And he throws it off of the literal foot of the defender. 2nd down. Another flag. Oh, no flag. Teenagers don't know how to have fun these days. I agree. We got into all kinds of trouble. I mean, 2nd down and 10, caught, and he's fighting about 3 yards short of the 1st down. When we were kids, we were, from the moment you woke up, you were on a mission to find some way to get in trouble. I mean, an absolute mission. You would go to great lengths to find a way to get yourself in trouble. You might spend all day doing it. Eventually you succeed, though. We're lucky we don't play Syracuse this year. They look like a real hammer. Yeah, I'm glad we don't play that juggernaut of a team. I'm going to leave a flaming bag of dog crap on Pete's doorstep. See, we did that. We did that. Definitely been there and done that. I mean, we used to shoot fireworks at each other. Our parents didn't even care. They didn't care. You get arrested for that now. Probably like if you shot fireworks at somebody these days, they'd probably charge you with attempted murder. We did it for fun. 3rd and 3. 5 minutes left in the first half here. McCord. Under pressure, flag down, fumble. Fat boy jumps on it. No, he doesn't. Did he get it? Ah, damn, this is a bad news Bears game here. They're going from bad to worse. Somehow they got caught a break, offsides against Pitt. Boy, this is our game. This game's hard to watch, man. I'm gonna throw eggs at Pete's hotel room door in Vegas. Hey, that ain't gonna bother me. Why would that bother me? First and 10 after the penalty here. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half. Syracuse caught a break. Can they score? Come on, Fruit. McCord throws it deep. And what a shitty pass. Wasn't anywhere near the receiver. Second down and 10. Roll and egg Pete's house. Good luck. McCord on 2nd and 10. Thrown, caught. Another covered receiver. Boy, he got lucky that one picked off. But he did not get the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and about 3 or 4. One-handed catch there by the receiver. 3rd and 4. This is really painful. This Syracuse offense is, I mean, it's like every yard is like the hardest yard ever to get. Every yard looks like it's extremely difficult. Oh, he's going to take off. Here's the easiest yardage he's got all night with his legs. 1st down on the quarterback scramble. Slink says we need all the kids to unite and prove Pete wrong. I would love to be proven wrong about the kids these days. But here's the reality. If you walk out in any suburban neighborhood in America right now, you'll be lucky to find 3 kids outside playing after school in the afternoon. That's just a fact. When it used to be, I mean, you couldn't walk 3 feet without bumping into a kid. 1st and 10. Flag. What's up, Baskins? How you doing, buddy? Couldn't keep us inside. Hell, we weren't allowed to come inside. You came inside, they'd be like, what are you doing inside? Get out of here. It's not raining. It's not lightning. Don't come back until it gets dark. 1st and 15. And they're going to decide to run it for a few yards there. Oh, man. Come on. Can you guys score? Yeah, whoever this is, I'll just go ahead and block them from the channel. No, they're already hidden. How is that possible? Yeah, I don't know. They keep trying. They're trying real hard, but they're wasting their time. 2nd down and 13. McCord throws it and incomplete again. Looking for the flag. There's not one there. 3rd down and 13. The only way to go into the house is if you're bleeding. Yeah, but then they just clean up the blood and they send you back out. It's only a break. It's not permanent. All right, 3rd and 13. This is Syracuse's final opportunity to get on the board before halftime here. And McCord under pressure. What is going on? Oh my God. This is so bad. I don't even think I'm going to stream the second half. I can't. This is just ridiculous. This is a. I don't know if Syracuse is going to score in this game. I'm not even kidding. The unique taste of hose water. Yes. Do I have a send me stuff address? No, but if you email me, I'll send you my, if you email me, my email's in the description of the video. Just email me, tell me who you are, and I'll send you my mailing address. I'm not going to post it on here, obviously, because there's trolls. The trolls are in here. But I know who you are. Kids even wear helmets. Yeah, oh, you talking about riding a bike? Yeah. Helmet. What the hell? Check my Cash App, okay. Say no more. Thank you, sir, UGA, for the Cash App. Appreciate your support, buddy. A big fat horns down, bro. That's what he says. He wants one of these. Am I going to get fined for doing that? There must be a glitch in YouTube software. What are you talking about? We're dogging these boys out. Yeah, this is a blowout. Helmets are for nerds. Now everyone uses one. I don't own. Here's the helmet I have. There's my helmet. But I don't wear that on a bicycle. That's for a motorcycle. If you give yourself a head injury on a bicycle, then I mean, how does that even happen? Unless you're one of these idiots that rides on the road where cars are. Oh, knee pads. Oh yeah, that's the other helmet I have. Here, look at this. Now this wasn't, thank God this wasn't my helmet, but this is what Mrs. Peete, she drugged down the street for a half a mile with this stuck in the wheel well of the car. She comes inside and goes, I think there's something stuck underneath our car. I said, what? I went out and this is what I found. Stuck in the wheel well of the car. I said, did you hit somebody? Where's the person whose head goes inside of here? She claims she didn't hit anybody though. But she did a number on that helmet. Why am I keeping evidence around? They're still looking for the body. That was my first thought, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, did you run over somebody? Oh my God. I'm never gonna let her live that shit down. Crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away. Oh my God, this game's really boring. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted it to be competitive. I don't even care who wins. You know? Are you talking about the people, the bikers on the road? I can't stand them either. They refuse to ride. We even got bike paths around here. They refuse to ride on the bike path. They got to, for some reason, they've got it in their head they have to ride where the cars are. And then like a couple times a year, you'll read some story in the newspaper or on TV about, oh my God, it's such a tragedy. So-and-so biker got hit on the expressway. It's like, why the fuck was he riding there in the first place? Do you not drive a car? Do you not see how terrible people are at driving? And do you trust that they're not going to hit you when you're riding on a bicycle? It's a Darwin Award. Take some callers. No. People take off while they're pumping gas with the nozzle still in the tank. I can see that being an honest mistake. I mean, I've never done that, thank God. How about the people who accidentally put diesel in the car instead of gas? I saw someone riding their bike in the middle of a lane on a freeway and got hit by a semi. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're walking on the interstate, you're down bad. Like, it's either because your car broke down and you got to walk to get where you're going because no one's going to come get you, or if you just choose to walk down the interstate, that means you're just down real bad. Something happened in your life to where you ended up walking down the interstate. Second down and 16, and it's caught close to the 20. Second down coming up, or third down coming up. The diesel nozzle is a different size. It won't fit. Well, they must have done that because so many people were actually accidentally putting diesel in their car. Yeah, cyclists. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the guys who, you know, they got the $3,000 bicycle with the $2,000 spandex pants and a $500 helmet and the fucking glasses that have mirrors on them or something. They look like they're, you know, about to fly a F-16 fighter jet when they're actually just about to get on a bicycle. And then they ride down on the street where the cars are. And then they get mad at you if you get too close to them. Third down and 6. And then they got bumper stickers on their bike that say "Share the road." No. I'm already sharing the road with cars. Share the road. What's up, Millis? I'm a mechanic. People do it all the time and bring it into the shop. Yeah, that's a pretty common thing, I think. Probably, not to sound like Hufferbilly Paul here, but probably most of the time it's women who accidentally put diesel into a gasoline engine. And they go, I didn't know what diesel was. It had a green nozzle. I thought it was just me. I thought that meant it was green. Better for the environment. That wasn't my Hufferbilly Paul. Well, I can't do Hufferbilly Paul's voice. Oh, all right, so the last painful 1 minute and 23 seconds in this first half here. Syracuse, Kyle McCord, oh my God, another interception. Holy shit. Another pick six? Another pick six. Well, I would like to officially give a big FU to Pittsburgh for ruining what I thought was going to be a fun night of watching football for me. Congratulations, I guess. What's it going to be, 31? Congratulations to Pitt for their big win on Thursday night against Syracuse. Now we got to watch to see the record for throwing pick six. Yeah, what is the record for pick sixes? That's what, 3? I lost count. Was that 3 or 4? Well, it's 4 picks. I guess 3 pick sixes. Am I wrong? You know it's bad when you lost count at 3. I think it's 3. This reminds me of when Pitt humiliated Wake Forest in the ACC title game. Yeah, that was a bad, yeah. Is 4 the record? I don't know. If it is, give me the over. How is it possible that you go the entire season without throwing an interception and you're about to break the record for pick sixes in one game? Three pick sixes equals 18. Who put money on Pitt? Talking about McCord? Kyle McCord got his Honda impounded. Yeah, I don't think McCord bet on the game. I just think he's playing terribly. What's the story with the blow-up inflatable shark? Is that have some kind of meaning or something? I don't think there's any sharks in Pittsburgh because there's not any ocean. That'd be my guess. 1st and 10, McCord. Holy shit. Mercy rule. End the game. We just need to call it. End the game. End the game. This is embarrassing. How is he still in there? Do they not have a quarterback that can walk? Anything that can walk would be an upgrade over him right now. Yeah, almost a 30-yard loss. 2nd down and 25. He might throw another pick six right here. No, they run it. Flag. Flag down. I think it's against Syracuse. Boy, they might not just take a knee and get on the bus and go home. They might just not even tell anybody. Just pretend like they're going at halftime and then just get on the bus and leave. And then the second half starts and they don't come out of the tunnel and everyone's like, where are they at? You know, I don't know. I guess they left. They got to get back to New York. Sharks in the Allegheny River. Bull sharks, right? Oh, finally the last play of the half. 2nd down and 30. Why would you even attempt to run a play here? This is a disaster waiting to happen. And they do run a play, and it ends about like you thought it would with no gain. And that will do it. End of the first half, 31-0. Put DJU in. Yeah. Well, who knows? He might end up at Syracuse next. Where will DJ end up going? Because you know he's not going to the NFL. So he's not going to the NFL, and he's got a medical red shirt from Florida State for another year. Somebody's dumb enough to pick him up. Who? I don't know. Fruit going to do what the Pitt fans are going to do, head to the bars. If I was a Syracuse fan, I'd already be at the bar shit-faced right now. DJ will go to the CFL. I feel a little bad for Syracuse. I don't. I feel bad for me for being stupid enough to think that they would have a chance to cover 5.5 points. Feel sorry for me, not them. But this means Pitt stays undefeated. And again, They got to play SMU and Clemson still. You feel bad for me as well. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I do these live streams every week. Whether it's a game stream like this all day Saturday, or the call-in shows, or the ACC, you know, all the shows. I don't usually have any problem with bots like I'm having right now. I don't know if it's because of what's in the title that attracted that bot here. I must be. But even then, like I said, I do this every week. I don't have that problem. There's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, I guess I could make it subscribers only chat, which probably would be the smart thing to do anyway, because the vast majority of you guys watching are subscribers anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. That's probably what I'll do. That usually keeps the bots out when you have subscriber only mode on. My bad. I'll make sure before next time I do that. Looks like Mississippi State holds the record for pick sixes. What, is it 4? My guess was it would have to be, is it 6? That is crazy. Did I put my bot repellent on? No. 6 pick sixes is the record. Yeah, I would not have guessed that. That is a lot. When was that? They might, I'm not even kidding, they might tie that. Or come close to tying it. If Kyle McCord stays in the game, he's good for at least 2 more. That'd be 5. So, do I think that you cover this weekend? Remind me who Arizona's playing. I can't remember. And what the spread is. Yeah, a lot of people do use subscriber only mode. That way, even if you have a troll who just wants to troll you, at least at the very minimum, they're forced to subscribe just to be able to troll you. So, I don't know why. I've never used it. I never really thought I had to. But I guess I do. Who, Dan Villari? Who is that? Are you talking about, is that a Syracuse player or a Pitt player? I guess it's a Pitt player. Play West Virginia. No, what is that? I can't read. West Virginia, Arizona -3.5. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like the line or the matchup at all. So I wouldn't bet it. You lost me at Arizona and West Virginia. I have no idea. Am I going to get LASIK? No. I can see fine, I just can't read. So. Yeah, Arizona's no good. But newsflash, West Virginia's no good either, which is why I wouldn't touch that game. You got 2 coaches on the hot seat. You're live streaming this game as well. All right, well, hey, everyone go check out Talk is Pitt's live stream. I'm going to end this thing. I'm not streaming another 2 hours of this shit. It's just, I thought it was going to be a good game. So I wanted to come on and watch the good game with you guys, but it's just not. So, It happens. A dud of a game. I'm just not excited about it anymore. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for the first half of this slaughter. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for the midday show. And then I'll let you guys know tomorrow exactly what I'm doing for Saturday's streams. There's several good games on Saturday. I just have to sit down and figure out which one I want to do. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your Thursday. Talk to y'all later.